Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Amberlynn Reid. And I want to take a look at how does she make her money off YouTube, this woman. And that's what I want to take a look into. I'm not sure what we're going to find out. If not, all I know is that I'm getting kind of really sick and tired of her and her energy. And if Amber ever watches this video, stop sending shit my way. All right? Please? Thank you. If not, I will set my boundaries into place and I get to protect myself. So whatever comes back your way, comes back your way. I'm not sending shit at you. I am just returning shit. So, okay. That I wanted to just get out of the way very quickly because I'm just done. I'm kind of done with a lot of the girls in girl world, whether you're an Amber fan or a Foodie fan. So, yeah. But quick reminder before we really get into it. Remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, without further ado, let's take a look into how does Amberlynn, or even should we say, does Amberlynn have a secondary way of making money off of YouTube? I'm hearing yes right away, but let's take a look. The Tower card reverse. This is something that she's been doing to avoid major disaster in ways of her life. It's like, I know I have a faulty foundation, but you know what? I keep building, I keep building, I keep building. Why is this? Because I need the money. I need to feel justified in what I'm doing. Also, I'm getting more drawn towards the time aspect here. It's like, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Also, does she have other legal issues going on behind the scenes? Like, and I say legal issues lightly. Uh, Legal issues, excuse me, issues with the law, government, taxes, other things of the such. Because what I'm getting here with the Justice card is like there's legal systems in place, whether this is judiciary, like the Treasury, IRS, things like that. There's issues going on in a legal standpoint that she has never talked about on her channel that she has been dealing with for quite a while, it seems like. Because from a financial influence here, the Judgment card, I don't want to be judged for how I make my money. I want to keep this hidden. I want to keep it in under lock and key. I just don't want to talk about it. Because my hopes and fears here is that I can just go through life being lackadaisical. I can just be naive. I don't need to really think about it, worry about it too much. Also, did this thing that she's been doing to make money off of YouTube has she taken a step back from it? And that's why she's been trying to do all the memberships on her channel now and like really boost up her YouTube paycheck. Because, ooh, that was a yes. Because it seems like, yeah, I need to take a step back from this other stuff. And so I'm going to be leveraging my platform on YouTube more than, say, my other one that I was doing. Girls making over 5 figures a month off of YouTube. Guys, this is insanity. But I don't know how someone can make 5 figures off of YouTube in a month. It's insane to me. But looking over here at the Temperance card versus unseen obstacles, she's going to crash out. This is going to come to light. She's going to be the one who kind of almost tells on herself. Or she's going to say something that has someone being like, okay, enough's a fuck enough. Oops, pat on my fringe. Enough's is enough. We're going to talk about it because ooh. Hold on. She's going to have to move. Ooh. Okay, what I'm getting here and why I'm saying ooh. So, Temperance card reversed here. How long has Amber actually been doing this? How long has she been doing extra content for individuals? I'm here for a very long time. She's kind of like the third wheel. She makes money by doing things for other people. I'm getting that she was doing this back in the Crystal era. Like, yeah, she was getting like money from like the parents and stuff, like to kind of fund her, but she was getting like side money from other people during this time. Because the Chariot card up here too is like, I've had to move, and like she's had to move to kind of to make her money. Also, is she like, she's had to move, she's had to change, she's had to go in different directions. I also get here, what is this? I'm gonna we'll have to take a look into that. Because over here, what's going for her right now? Bad luck, bad opportunity. Again, it feels like she's coming to a moment where she tells on herself. She breaks a code of ethics. She breaks like unspoken rules of the trade of whatever she does to make money outside of YouTube. She breaks a rule. And because she breaks that rule, now everyone turns on her because she went and spoke out of turn, it almost feels like. Because here in the past, the hermit, something that drove me out of my comfort zone. It was very isolating. And here in the future, the Empress card reversed, overeating, overanalyzing, mommy issues. And then here at the bottom of the deck, death. Whatever she's been doing to make money outside of YouTube, she can no longer do this. It's almost like she exposes the whole operation. And people are going to be very, very upset about that. All right, so I'm going to actually pull out some different decks here. In one, I haven't pulled out these decks in a while. I don't think I've ever pulled them out for like an actual amber reading, but if you're gonna mess with me, well, we'll bring out the big guns. So for Miss Amberlynn Reid, I may so use you guys for this one. Oh yes, I'm bringing out some fairy decks that I got. So Miss Amberlynn Reid, I just want to take a look into what is she trying to hide away from YouTube the most? So what are we trying to hide away from YouTube the absolute most? Because we got issue, or she's trying to hide stuff. But what is she trying to hide the most? New beginnings. She's trying to hide new beginnings, new things that she's been putting stuff into. This almost feels like a new relationship. Does this person have a kid? Why is this? Because of stargazing. This is a newer deck that I've got, but your intuition. Ooh. When you gaze at the stars, you will give yourself very focused. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about the situation. So what is she trying to hide? She's trying to hide new stuff because, also, she's been trying to hide a lot of stuff from tarot readers. So if you know of anyone, I know I read tarot on Amber quite a bit because she's utterly fascinating to me. But she's trying to hide a lot of stuff from tarot readers, from other people, from people who are very intuitive in her community and can read her like an effing book. She's really trying to hide a lot of this stuff because she's trying to find balance right now with her finances, her money. She's trying to find something new. She has a new relationship, I do feel right now. She is talking to someone. It is brand new. We can take a look into who this might be, but she's trying to find balance between this person and other people within, it seems like, her financial circles and the such. Her hopes and fears here, again. She wants to be seen as a child, shine from within. She also she wants like people to see who she truly is. Also, I think she just wants to be seen as a kid. She wants to be seen as this person that needs to be protected from everyone and everything with this new relationship or with mom or with other things going on. She wants people to see her as a effing child. Amber is 34 years old and is no longer a child. People might say I'm not empathetic. People are going to say, you're so mean. Oh, you don't like therapy, X, Y, Z. Like, you don't understand all of the trauma that she's had. Yeah, I have freaking trauma too. But you know what? I'm working through mine. Same with Amber needs to work through hers. Her excuse of I had childhood trauma, it does not matter anymore. You are 34 freaking years old. Or she is. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna look at her as a kid unless she's like mentally deemed as a kid. Well, then she needs to have a conservator over her because then she's still a kid. Let's put it in that way. If she is mentally stunted at 16, 17 years old, then she needs a conservator and she cannot have control over her finances. If that's the role that she wants to go in, that is the role that she will go in, and that's maybe where she needs to go. Sorry if I'm not reading intuitively and things are coming out. Some people don't like it, some people do. Unseen obstacles. She has to transform. She is going to be changing. Things will be coming out because they need to. What's not going for her? Ooh. What's kind of the negative energy around her? Fairy spotting. So it's time to get fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. She needs to believe in like this stuff is going on. People are going to, we might not see it, but people are already kind of know her tells, know everything that's going on. We know what's going on with Amber. Amber just doesn't realize that or Amber realizes, but she's going to try and maintain this false sense of hope. What's going for her? Magical gateway. She's going to be taking a new venture somewhere. And what she's trying to hide. She's like, she has to go somewhere else. I even see this as she's going to try a different platform. She's having to try a different platform. She is trying to get away from YouTube. She could be doing more if there's something like the YouNow, the Ask FMs. She's not getting paid from Instagram. She's not going to be doing well on TikTok anymore. So she's going to try and find a new platform, is what it looks like to me, whether this is behind a paywall or not. Because here in the past, Tree Wisdom. She has to navigate through more situations. And here in the future, for what is she trying to protect? She's trying to protect her dreams of what she really wants to do. So she has different things that she wants to go and do, how she wants to do it, where she wants to do it, why she wants to do it, and she wants to protect those. She wants to keep them kind of hidden to herself and doesn't want people knowing what she's doing, even though everyone can kind of see what she's doing. And again, for Miss Amber, what is she just trying to hide? She's trying to hide what she's doing, whether this is a new relationship. Do I see her moving soon as well? Potentially. It's really dependent on if she can get this new girlfriend to be like, yeah, you can move in with me. So we're going to grab out a deck here that I'm actually going to wait on that one. What we're going to take a look into is how does Amber make her money off of YouTube? So I'm going to grab out 5 cards out of the True Crime deck here, and we're going to take a look into her just being. So what does she do to make money outside of YouTube? Because I'm curious. Sure, a lot of people here are curious as well. Yeah. She does not get to use her trauma to explain away her bad behavior. Sorry. All right, 5 cards. What does she do to make money outside of YouTube? Okay. 4. All right. So we have we have our substances taken in a capsule form. We have our big serial K. We have celebrity. We have child, and we have secret. So I'm gonna pull tarot on each one of these, as well as some clarifier cards, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm just gonna put those up there. I'm gonna put dish to decide. I'm going to cover some stuffs up because some people don't like certain words. And then let's kind of take a look into this. I'm first going to pull out 2 clarifiers for each, or 4 clarifiers. Oh, let's go in between. 3 clarifiers for what can we get about our encapsulated forms here of substances, because apparently you can't say words on YouTube, which is wild, man. Wild. Never thought I would see the day. So let's see. We have run out of time. We have legal deals in the past, and we have overeating at night. Okay, so interesting. So Amber, is this like you eating food for other people? Allegedly conspiracy, whatever? Because how does she make money at night? I'm really getting this is like overeating at night, nocturnal hunger. Like, kind of, come on. Also, what's this card? The star. She is a star in this. This is a completely different, like, this card is completely not even a part of this deck. It's just here. I'm shocked that it's here. But having it be the star, yeah, no, Amber is, in my opinion, she's a star. She does yum yum content for individuals, and that's how she makes money. She does it. And I know I've done this before, and I've done this reading before, but here's the one thing that I will say between this reading and that one. So the last time I did this is like, does she do adult fun time content? Not for money, but she did feel like it was. But at that time, I didn't know that she was using, in my opinion, weird ass shenanigans to cover stuff up. And I'm like, no. I didn't feel like she was, but now I know that she is, and we're just gonna we're flowing. We are flinging back the curtain. So yeah, no, she in my opinion is doing something. She's doing yum content for adults fun times. So let's take a look here. Let's get some more clarity on this. Five of Cups. This is something that she's she's not proud of. She's like, I want to mourn this. I don't want to do this, but it makes her money. Why is this? Because she feels trapped by it. So you know how people can have like food, like their vice is food, and then they kind of become like they become dependent on it. I don't know what words you can or can't say on YouTube anymore, but she has like this dependency on it. She feels trapped by using essentially her vice of choice. Some people like to use pills, some people like to have it would be food. She's making money off of this, and she doesn't want to, but she's had to. However, it's from a financial influence here. It's like her other work or her other ventures, like, don't have haven't panned out for her in some way. So it's like, I have to do this because her hopes and fears here is the Nine of Pentacles. This is going to make her very successful. She's made a lot of money off of this. I would say close to 500 grand doing this type of content off of YouTube. Whether or not, I don't know where she's doing it at. I've always gotten, and this is just like a personal thing that I've picked up on other readings and other things when I'm like diving into it, maybe outside of YouTube. And I've seen this as she is a part of, in my opinion, a highfalutin, high class, yum community where it's for celebrities, where celebrities of the community. I've always seen this. And there's like a really high class, oh boy, they do not want me talking about this at all. But we're going to talk about it. But I've seen her be a part of, say, like, again, you know how we have celebrities in Hollywood? There's almost like there's this location online where she is a celebrity there. And I mean, we have the celebrity card pop up. So we'll see what that's all about. But she's a celebrity in that sphere. She makes a shit ton of money there. And making that money on like this site, people have paid her a lot of money. People have given her gifts. She's been able to really make a name for herself on this forum, I almost want to say, except this forum is for high class whales or like people who are going to spend a lot of money. Ooh boy, they not want me talking about this at all. They're like, my throat is trying to like close up right now. And this is where she's made a majority of her money over the years. Is also where she's gained a notoriety and a status. From what it seems like and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing is Amber had been approached a great deal many times. It feels like before she joined. It's almost like, yeah, like she joined, I feel like right after Jade. She joined this site right after Jade, but before she was with Jade, or wifey, she had been approached a quite deal many more times about joining this forum, being a big star, like, and then once her and Jade broke up, she went for it. She went and she did this type of content. She gained a great big deal of a following on there because it seems like there's like a couple criteria you need to meet before you can be invited into like this, I almost want to say celebrity yum community, like celebrity yum forum where people pay big money to, in my opinion, get content from very high class people. Because yeah, Nine of Pentacles, I want to be seen as this lovely person, or like I get a lot of money. Like that's what this is all about. I eat a lot. Okay, unseen obstacles here though. It's the Page of Cups. I'll have to read on that. Because, yeah, she's not going to be able to get away with this anymore. That's kind of the issue when it comes to this. She's going to get either she exposes this whole operation. Ooh, I don't know why I keep hearing yes. She exposes this somehow. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know all the details, but this gets exposed somehow to a great deal many people. And it all comes falling back on her, and it's like now people whose businesses got affected or whose platforms got affected are now coming out against her. Because it's like, you effed up our money, now we're going to F up your money. Ooh, Amber, keep your mouth. She should just be quiet. She's going to tell on herself. And it's like, I almost see it's not an if, it's a when. Because down here at the Page of Cups upright, again, I'm trying to figure what this out, this obstacle. Because what's going for her? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups reversed. Manipulation, gaslighting. I mean, this could just be her as well, being like, I'm gonna gaslight everyone around me, thinking this isn't a thing. People are just exposing me. XYZ. Here in the past, Page of Wands, saying one thing, doing another, and then here in the future, Three of Wands. She's got to rethink a different game plan. She cannot keep doing what this is that she's been doing in the past. Can I get a clarifier for this Page of Cups down here? I'm gonna grab out, as my friends like to call this is like my all swords deck. They're like, it hurts whenever you read on us. Like, this deck, it just hurts. And I'm like, sure. I mean, it's not that it hurts. It's just, this is kind of what it is. Page of Cups. Okay, so this deck can be kind of hard to read, so I'm just going to bring this up to the camera. It's called the Singer of Initiation. Having this be reversed with the Page of Cups, I'm getting that an offer has been given, or like the unseen obstacle here is that there's something or someone where she didn't do the whole process. She's trying to initiate other people into this. It's almost to like, so an offer's been given, but at the same time, like, you aren't taking the offer. You're taking the offer, but you're manipulating the offer in your favor, not with a contract that you signed. OF. OF. This is part of an OF group. An OF group where faces and names aren't on. She's exposing someone else within that group and going to, this is what it is. She's exposing someone else who was in that group. And they're going to be like, what the F did you just do? Whether this is stuff that's dealing with like OF type of content. But with also, it's here like, she didn't follow the rules. She didn't follow any rules that were set up for this community that she agreed to, and she's broken almost every single one of them because she feels like she's better than this place, even though she's made a ton of money. She's not going to get their protection anymore because she went and had to manipulate, do something, put someone else underneath the bus. It's what it feels like, at least to me. So let's take a look here at the other one. Let's take a look at our big serial K. What is this? I don't want to know, but we're going to like look at it. What's this all about? What's the serial K all about? Come on. Come on. Why are y'all flipping over on me? All right. What's the big serial K all about? What is this all about? 3 cards. Away we go. Weakness. Physical copies or written paper trail. New beginnings. An underdog. Inspiring leader. How she's making money. Let's take a look. Let's grab the tarot around this. How is she making money around this? What is this all about? How is she making money outside of YouTube when it comes to our big serial K here? Our big serial K alongside new beginnings, weaknesses, physical copies. What is she doing? Page of Swords. is the Seven of Pentacles. So, what does this have to do with a big serial K, though? Alongside the Page of Pentacles. So, oh. Is she selling her, like, used clothes? Is she, like, selling her used clothes, intimate wear? Why is she buying? Why is she showing all those underwear on her live stream? This is what she's doing. She's selling those items to people. I mean, get your bag, girl. Get it. Don't care. But having this be here alongside our serial K, it's giving me this sense of the people who are, like, buying this stuff, like, she's not doing good business. I think she wears it once and then she sends it off to them, but in reality, like, there's, like, what they pay for is not what she sends them. And, like, and we'll go with, like, the underwear, the intimate objects that she sells online to people. She has a completely separate side business for this, in my opinion. There's ones that where she could be getting off, and so there's, like, a crust. And, like, this is going to get kind of graphic, so I get it. If you're like, bleh, I get it. I understand it. But yeah, like, some of them are crusty. Some of them have stains on them. Other ones have been used for when she's sitting on certain things. Yeah, no, this is her selling her intimate wear. Because, yeah, this is something very physical in nature. Page of Swords. I'm putting it out there. This is an object that you can buy, that I've worn. However, the Seven of Pentacles here. Why is this? Because I want to be lazy. I don't want to put in a ton of effort to this. It's almost like she has, like, a way of... I hate to say this, too, but does she have, like, certain products, like baby oil or other things that, like, mimic certain bodily fluids that she uses, and then that's what she sends, instead of, like, actually like, she has false advertising, false marketing for the things that she does. Also, yeah, and, like, she puts, like, certain things on there to mimic certain bodily fluids, objects, and the such, and then she sends that off. Whatever. Again, like I said, get your bag, man. I don't care, but, like, we asked, this is what we know, because the hopes and fears here, the Hanged Man as well, because, like, I need to see my life through a different perspective. Unseen obstacles here, though. The Ace of Swords, deceptive practices, lying, deceit, deception, not telling the full truth around situations. She's very worried about this getting out, because, like, you can actually, there is evidence. You can see pictures or videos where she's shown intimate wear, clothes. I think it's more the intimate wear, her panties, and other things that she's shown. And, like, people can actually, like, be like, no, I got this from ALR. And they can show it because, like, it was featured in this film or featured in this video. So whenever she needs to show her intimate wear or her torrid hauls or other things like that, it has not been for her partners. It has been for her clients, allegedly. And there's also requests as well. Like, people can request certain items. Is down here as well. Two of Pentacles. Man. Yeah, Two of Pentacles and what's going for her. Again, she's kind of running out of options right now. This is like, I'm making the bad decision. Also, she can't balance out things anymore. It's like she's struggling to fool people as well. Here in the past, Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, I made the bad decision. I made the decision whether it was a good one or the bad one to do this. And here in the oh, this is coming to the internet. Six of Swords, someone's coming out and speaking about it to the internet, to her community, to people. And she's not going to be able to, like, defend herself. She's selling intimate wear, in my opinion, here. With this serial K and how that's kind of tying it all into it, it's giving me, like, this is like she has a list. She has people that she goes out and she gives stuff to. Her new beginnings, weakness. Yeah, Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. That's what I'm getting here from her. That's another way that she makes money. And this will come out. People are going to say it. Also, she's really afraid of Tommy, aka Emily, and not having control over her right now because Emily has a lot of stuff on her. And has like the sites that they actually met on. They did not meet on TikTok. I would put money on them not meeting on TikTok. They met somewhere else. All right, so let's take a look here next. What's with the child? Uh, Man, and I'm like my throat chakra, excuse me, actually really quick. All right, I just had to like sit back and cough because again, my throat chakra is getting really constricted right now. She does not want me talking about any of this stuff. But I'm like, you know what? Sorry, you sent shit at me. You done all this. I'm here to bring light to it. And I'm asked spirit to be like, hey, what can I know? What can I share with the audience at large? This is what spirit has allowed me to talk about. There are certain things spirit sometimes does not allow me to talk about. So if people are mad being like, oh my goodness, why do? I'm like, this is what I've been allowed to talk about. There are certain things I'm not allowed to talk about. So if spirit didn't want me to talk about it, then I wouldn't talk about it. So, okay, let's get some clarifiers for the child here. Oh, wow. Pattern of behavior. Feed the cycle. What the heck? This is weird. We have tired, uninspired, world weary, and then we have blood pact. Also, I would really like to say, like, the weird part about this, we've gotten a lot of, so when it comes to Magic the Gathering cards, which is what I'm using here for my divination stuff, the color of black, they call it black, is the color card of it. And, like, this, black is known for, like, death, zombies, reborn, toxicity, and the such. That's all the cards that have been kind of coming out for these clarifiers and how Amber's been making money. Amber does not make money with love and light in mind, it seems like, but with the dark and dank in mind, or feeding certain cycles, vices, and the such. So let's see what's going on with this child here. Is this adult baby stuff? I'm hearing no, because my adult baby card didn't come out, which is typically my children's toys card. So what is this all about? Why do we have child? There's a pattern of behavior with stuff, deal with evil, tired and uninspired. Let's just take a look at how does she make money off of, what's this all about? I am not looking forward to this, but let's take a look. Three of Pentacles. This is something she does with business, does with people. This is something very business-like. How I make my money, how I do things. Why is this? The Eight of Swords. Financial influence. This is Lovers reversed. How does she make money when it deals with kids? Patterns of behavior, tired, uninspired. This is the shit with Libby and other young people that she's had around her. She got effing money from when she Oh, do I want to say this? Do I want to say it? No, but I'm going to have to. You know how when Amber was with Beck and with Destiny or around all of them, there were requests, it feels like, at that time for her to put the kids on camera. And when she first did, people then requested more content with them and put them on there. Amber, you need to take every single video you have with a child that was underage off your effing channel. This is disgusting. If there was a child around her, she would have tried to get them on camera. Emily, aka Tommy, did not allow this, which I'm like thankful for. But I also think there's very hard set boundaries there between Emily and the father of her child, where the child could not and would not be on camera. But there's times where if Amber could have gotten away with it, she would put more kids on camera. Um, she got money from this. People asked for this. People sent extra to her for this. So with Destiny and Beck, and their families, if Amber needs to take all all the content with the kids off. She got extra money to put them on. This is like Three of Pentacles, even stuff with Libby. Why? It's like I've kind of gotten away from this. I don't do it anymore. With the Lovers up here, it's like I've had to disconnect from this. But with children tired, this was a pattern of behavior. When you look at it, Amber always put kids. If she could, she put kids on her videos because it brought her views. Holy heck! Didn't she have some really weird, like, shots of them too? The kids doing weird stuff. Just saying, and stuff with Libby. Yeah, no, because Hopes and Fears here with the King of Wands reverse. There were people who paid extra. I don't know. She'll never admit this though, but she got extra for it. Unseen obstacle here. The Hermit. This pushed her out of her comfort zone to do things. Also, I see this as stuff might be coming out. Negative influences here. Seven of Cups. This is my only option. This is like, I didn't have an option. I knew what I was doing. This isn't like, oh, I'm imagining different things. No, it's like, this is like pretty clear about I knew what I was doing here. What was going for her? The Four of Swords. So she hasn't done this in a really long time. But during that time with Beck and Destiny, when kids were being featured on her channel, and even when the Crystal era, quite a bit, yeah, yep. She doesn't do it anymore though. So, because here in the past, the Magician reversed. Yeah, I had to lie. I couldn't tell everyone about what was going on. Here in the future, though, the world. There's going to be some weird... I think there might be some stuff coming out either from Beck and or Destiny and, like, requests being like, take my kids off the channel. Because there could be some lawsuits kind of coming up here for her. The world, people are going to start bringing more notice to this, more to the World Wide Web. Also, and I hate saying this, and this isn't okay, and this is really effed up and weird, but I don't know why I'm getting this, but is there going to be like an AI picture, photo of one of the kids that Amber featured on her videos going to be sent to that said child, and they're going to be like, how did you get my image? Where did this come from? And I think it's going to be linked back to Amber's channel. Amber, you need to take your shit down of kids. Because there's videos and there's voices and more stuff like that. That all needs to be taken down. She made money off of this. Deal with evil, uninspired pattern of behavior around kids. Y'all can believe me or y'all don't have to. But that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm just going to say, Amber, get every single video with kids off your effing channel. I don't care. This is ridiculous. She made, again, I don't see she's doing it anymore, but she used to, and she got extra money for it. Okay, let's take a look at what's this celebrity all about. What's celebrity all about? Again, I've already seen her multiple times as she is a celebrity. She's like the Megan Fox of the Yum Yum community. People love her over there. Whatever. But, okay, so we have... Oh, wow. Those all just flew out. Wonderful. I love it. Okay, what's this celebrity all about? How does she make money off being a celebrity? False evidence. Incriminate. Two sides or factions. Duel for dominance. And bad luck found along the way, or you find a cursed idol. So, people have been sending her gifts. I think this is kind of where it is. People have been sending her gifts. People are sending her money. People are sending her all this stuff because she is a celebrity. You know how people will get money for, or like gifts sent to them just because they're like, you're my favorite person. You're like my favorite author. You're my favorite cool person. Like, right? And like kind of people just want to be recognized, or letters recognized by their adoring fans. That's kind of what this feels like, but... How does she make money off of this? Let's take a look. How does she make money off of this? Ace of Swords. Hold on. Sorry, I had to cough pretty bad. So, Ace of Swords. Why is this? Two of Cups. How does she make money off of this? This is really weird. I'm not getting anything off of this right now. It's like I can't tap into this energy. It's really weird. Because, like, okay, so how does she make money off of being a celebrity? I mean, people are going to go to her, right? Yeah. But it's like, you can't talk about this. Why? Because I don't want people to know. I'm disconnected from all this stuff. I'm not a part of this. Because from a financial influence, like, I'm good. Like, I make money off of being a mess. And, like, I'm internally a mess. King of Swords here, hopes and fears. I want to talk about this on my own time. Why does this have to do with love? Love, love, love. This is super weird. How does she make money off of this? Knight of Swords. Again. I'm going to grab an extra card out of the True Crime and Conspiracy deck. Because I want to. Also, it's like I'm lies. Something to do with lies. Celebrity, lies, bad luck, false evidence, two sides or factions. And then at the middle of the deck, this is really hidden. How big of a celebrity that she is. What is this? How does she make money off of this? Again, I'm struggling to figure out what this is. So, if we just go from it, Ace of Swords in the middle, lies, deceit, and deception. Why is this? Because I've broken up with someone. I don't want to be together with anyone anymore. Like, this is a breakup. Maybe this is like the breakup with Tommy, aka Emily. Everyone's been kind of saying like Tommy was like the king or the queen of the FA community or the Yum Yum community because of like her previous partner, and then because up here, because from a financial influence, it's like I've kind of healed from this. I'm not talking about this anymore. Because hopes and fears, I want to start anew. I want to start with a new person who's going to admire me. Because down here, the unseen obstacles was the Three of Swords. I was heartbroken by a lot of this stuff. Knight of Swords, what's the negative influence? I'm lying. I couldn't travel somewhere. Like, what I was saying wasn't matching my actions. What's going for me? The community is still behind me. Here in the past, this felt like a match made in heaven. This is like the right decision. But here in the future, I'm disconnected again. How do you make money off of this, Amber? How do you make money off of this? Because it's like you lie about things, all about your celebrity. And if you guys get something off of this, please let me know. It's almost like I've been like stuck or here with pet and or animal too. I mean, this could just might be like she's a celebrity locale. Honestly, this could be just her celebrity status as a locale or the who cow stuff. So here in the middle of the deck is also weakness, smell, fear. Uh, I almost think that maybe this is just she is like she kind of tries to just straddle two different things. Hold on. Where she is going between gosh, locale and like her who cow stuff. Like she's trying to straddle both. She's trying to be a celebrity in both. There's people who still admire her and want her, but she's like kind of has to be disconnected from whoever or whatever this is because it's like she's not. I don't know. It's weird. If y'all got anything off that, let me know. I am very, very confused. Like how she's making money off of this. Other than maybe she just had a bad offer, but like that was weird. Okay, what's going on with the secret here? What secret behind closed doors? how she's making money behind closed doors. Like, you have to have a key, you have to have the code. I almost see this as like, what's the password? What's the password? And again, that last part's a great example of like, sometimes I'm not allowed to know stuff, but maybe the audience can kind of pull it together. So let's take a look. What's the secret all about? It's like, what's the password here? Stealing, organized, sticky fingers, annoying individual or circumstances, big news everywhere, explosive impact. What secret is this? So we have a major secret coming up for Miss Amberlynn. Like, what's the password? Let us in. Let us in. What's going on? How does she make her money? Who is she stealing from? Who is she taking money from? Who is she taunting? It's like she's trying to bait someone here. Oh, she's trying to bait someone into talking about her. She wants to see how far she can push. What's this all about? She's baiting someone into making money. This is like, I'm miserable. I want to burn it all down to the ground. So I'm going to bait someone to make content about me, talk about me. And so I can, so if you know, if I'm going down, I'm going to make big money about this. Because 4 Cups, yeah, I'm going to take the offer now. Before in the past I didn't, but now I'm taking it. I'll have big news everywhere. I'll have this be an explosive thing that comes out. Why is this like, oh, is she throwing Chantal underneath the bus? Oh, hell. Oh, this is not going to be good. She's throwing Chantal underneath the bus. It's like, I'm fine. You want to do this? Okay, let's do this. She also wants all the attention off of her right now, and she wants it on Chantal. Why is this? Because then she can get a better understanding of what's going on in her circle. If people are just talking about Chantal. So Chantal, I wouldn't talk to anything about Amber, or Amber's going to start spilling Chantal's secrets. That means Chantal is going to retaliate back and start spilling ALR secrets. This could get very messy very quickly because Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's reverse. I mean, this could also be Tommy as well. I think Tommy's a Sagittarius. So it's like, fine, I'll tell everything about what's going on. But seeing this as the annoying individual or taunting along with sticky fingers, this is giving me a little bit more of a Chantal vibe. But because over here with the financial influence, yeah, we did stuff between the sheets. We did actual things, X-rated things, essentially, to make money, or you've been doing X-rated things to make money. I want the world to burn. I want to fight. I want people arguing. I want everyone, like, with their pitchforks and torches against this one person. That's my hope. I want everyone fighting over there, not here. However, the unseen obstacle here, the Emperor. There's someone who's looking at Amber being like, really, that's what you want to do? It's also a sense here of there's someone who's like even above Amber, like, okay, you're a liability now. You don't have our protection with other things anymore. Because, the negative influence on this is you've chosen a path. You know the directions that you're taking. That's the direction you've chosen to take, so you're going to now be taking it. And what's going for her in this situation? The Strength card reversed. This is a sense of she's kind of fallen. She feels like she is backed into a corner. She's backed into a corner. She doesn't know which way to turn here in the past 4 of Wands. My entire foundation is just kablooey. I've been broken up with. The people that I thought were by me aren't by me anymore. Like, the pillars of her life and foundation have been kind of collapsed. Like, she doesn't have any of that anymore. Also, again, I keep getting I don't know if someone's calling the ASPCA on Amber, or to go check on her animals, but it seems like that as well is a major issue for her right now. I don't know if someone's called them on her already. I'm hearing yes. I'm hearing, and like what I'm seeing is like, you have a warning, we're coming back. We aren't announcing when we're coming back, but you better have your shit together. Her animals are on the chopping block. not on the not chopping block, like going X to the other side, but no, like they are being. There's moments here that's I see within the next 2 months if she does not get her shit together, the animals might be taken from her. If y'all want, keep an eye out on wherever she is located or for local animal shelters around there. You might be seeing them. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. Because here in the future, losing control, King of Pentacles, you're being greedy, you're being selfish. This is her trying to get everything that she can and gaining reputation back. This right here looks like it's going to get really messy. This could be a battle between Chantal and Amber, or this could be a battle between Emily and Amber. I'm getting this more as Chantal versus Amber. These two might start throwing each other underneath the bus. And once Amber starts throwing Chantal underneath the bus, or Chantal throws Amber underneath the bus, it's going to be explosive. Because, like, Amber, I think, knows a lot about what Foodie's been doing. And I think Foodie knows some of what Amber's been doing. And Foodie can find out more. And she can expose Amber real hard on this stuff. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is how Amber is really making her money behind the scenes. So the other part of this that I really want to take a look at, and this is just something that's I'm curious about, and that is, okay, so if Amber's bringing in all this money, I'm dead serious. If Amber is really bringing in all this money, how it's like she's got this side business, she's got this other stuff, she's got like she's making 10 figures a month off YouTube. Like, where is all this money going? I am just flabbergasted at, like, how can someone make this much money but yet not put anything into themselves? Like, where is it going? Like, where is honestly all this money going? I am just so curious. Like, what is she paying for? Like, she doesn't seem to pay for her mom. She doesn't seem to, like, take her out or do X, Y, and Z. Everyone's like, oh, she just spends it on food. Which I'm like, you can spend a lot on food, sure. But can you really spend that much on food? Like, I get it. Like, $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Like, let's just see. How does she spend a lot of her food or her money? Missing. We have missing pieces or missing information here. It's like she's missing money. Where is it going? To the mountains. Something that's challenging. I'll also grab clarifiers for this. Financial influences. She's trying to pay for a partner. Also, is she like offering, I don't know why I got this, but are she offering to pay someone's like student loans off for some reason? Because her hopes and fears, I want to clean up my messes. I want to clean things up. I want to make sure that no one can really talk about things going on. Unseen obstacles, though, this is my life insurance policy. This is my way of making sure that people don't talk about me. Does she pay people off to not talk about her? And not talk about certain people, places, and or things? Because the negative influence here with, like, where she's spending her money is, like, this is all underground stuff. This is stuff, like, we don't know about. This is things that she's not really talking about too much. Also, how much credit card debt does she have? I hear a lot, but she doesn't pay it off. Because here in the past, crime of passion, here in the future, jealousy. Where does she spend her money? We don't have the full picture. Also, you know how I was seeing we have some legal stuff that was going on behind the scenes with her? She seems to have some credit card debt or credit score issues. She's got major credit card debt, even though she's bringing in all this money. Why? What is she really spending this on if she's, like, this is just weird to me. Like, she's got credit card debt with how much she's bringing in? What? Okay. Because, yeah, I get credit card debt. And then also, let's take a look at what was this legal stuff that was kind of going on before. What is this legal stuff that she has? Is this, like, a debt collecting? Like, does she have issues with, like, debt collectors? I hear yes. What's that all about? How can someone have debt collectors if you're bringing in, like, all this money? Like, what? I mean, we know that she had a lot of those issues when it came back to, like, her time with Destiny and, like, money and all that. But what's going on here? What's with those legal issues? And now I'm seeing debt. She has a lot of debt. The Death card. Why is this the Magician? She has a lot of medical bills. How often is she actually going to the doctors? Because there's something here with like a health thing. She's going to the sorry. She wants to go to the doctors, or she has to pay doctor's bills because it's like I need to prevent something. I need to prevent I have to transform. I have to change something. I have to run away from certain issues, problems, and the such. Why is this? Because I'm trying to manifest a new reality and a new direction. What does she spend her money on with these legal issues? Yep, because there it is, the Justice card again. It's like from a financial influence, I need to pay stuff off. People have gone after her legally. She's got some legal stuff going on behind the scenes, in my opinion. I see this with maybe debt, which is why I don't think she can get a house, or why she can't get something that's in her name. Her credit score is too bad. Her credit score is too bad. I can't get that out of my head. Bad credit, bad credit, bad credit. Also, there's hold on. Yeah, because she wants to have all the money. She's fighting some legal issue, it feels like, behind the scenes. Unseen obstacle here, the Queen of Wands. Is someone suing her for... Oh, wow, that was weird. Car alarm just went off outside. Is someone suing her for damages, allegedly, to character, to people talking about her, to jobs? Is Emily planning on suing Amber? Because what's going on here? It's like, you got to pay up. You got to balance what you've done. Eight of Swords reversed as well. She's feeling trapped. Amber is feeling trapped by this as well. Here in the past, because I made bad business moves, and here in the future, the King of Wands upright. Partnership here. I mean, this could also just be like, I'm trying to take advantage of new things. I'm trying to put out my new stuff. What is she spending money on these legal issues? Someone's coming after her legally, in my opinion. She has debt collectors. She's got people who have she's got bad credit. I also, like, I got a hit of this. She's got like tax issues up to wazoo. And this is like tax issues in, like, I think she's got tax fraud on her. She's being investigated for tax fraud, in my opinion. Also, did she get a letter from like the IRS or the state where she needs to do an audit? Because that's what it also feels like. She's in some major shit when it comes to her money. And I feel like she's getting audited by a certain state or the government for the money that she's paid in or the stuff that she's written off. And I think there's issues there that she's not talking about. She's got some tax fraud issues, in my opinion here. Because what else can we get about the issues when it comes to... I want to take a look into the debt. What's going on with her debt? Because it feels like she's got credit card debt. Major credit card debt. So, okay, Amber, what's going on with your credit card debt that I'm seeing? That's kind of helping you with all your tax fraud issues, in my opinion here, that she never wants to talk about. What's going on with this debt? Page of Cups. She's gone to a collection agency or a collector or an agency, it feels like, to consolidate all of her stuff so then she can pay it back, getting at a lower interest rate. Why is this? Because of the Six of Swords. Yeah, she just consolidated it, and she just went to an agency. Now she's got to pay this off in minimal increments, but she's still having issues with other stuff going on. Six of Swords here reversed as well. Six of Swords here as well. I'm not bringing this. I'm not talking about it. I'm refusing to move. I'm refusing to change. The other part of this, too, is one of her girlfriends considering Everyone and everything. Oh, Beck isn't talking about this yet, but it might come up if someone asks. And you guys can do this. Uh, why was Beck? It feels like Beck got a letter about tax issues. Because remember, Amber was on Beck's bank account for taxes and stuff. Uh, why does it feel like Beck has had tax issues or tax fraud issues, or was like kind of like talked about about certain things when it came to money, taxes, and the such? Because it feels like Amber was hiding money. And money being made, money being spent through Beck's bank account, through Destiny's bank account. And why does it feel like Kentucky wants their money? Because, yeah, this is a burden she needs to let go of. It's a burden that needs to be let go of from a financial influence. It's like you need to just pony up the money. Because the hopes and fears, I just want to keep my home, my foundation. I want to stay right where I'm at. I want to just maintain my lifestyle and what I've got going on. However, the unseen obstacle here, it's the Star card. Once people learn about this, I don't know if we'll learn about this. Ooh, I'm hearing yes. The Star card reversed, giving me a sense of like, this is going to like even turn more people against her. Three of Wands reversed as well. It's like she's got to go back to the drawing board on what's going on. She's going to be super unstable once this shit hits the fan. Because, yeah, it's like I wanted to heal from this. I thought I was good. But then here in the future, the Ten of Cups, she is losing a lot of favor with even more people around with her community, her fans, her friends, her family. In the middle of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, where it's like people are deprogramming themselves from what Amber has put out there, from the images, from the essentially what she's told us is not always going to be the truth. So people are deprogramming, and then also the Four of Swords. This is going to end her right where she stands. In my opinion, all alleged for entertainment purposes only. So that's what I see here from Miss Amberlynn Reid. If y'all enjoyed, feel free, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you guys get off that celebrity part in this reading. I was like, I don't know. I'm not allowed to know. It was really difficult. Like, I was like, I tried, and then it's like, bloop. Like, I completely shut down. So, like, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm just not allowed to say it, but maybe y'all can pick up on it. So, thank you all again so very much for watching. I know it's been a little bit. I've been trying to rest my voice. I've been trying to get the cough, and I was just down for a few days. It's been kind of hectic, as one might say, in my personal life, but also with just some planetary transitions and things coming up. So I really want to thank each and every one of you who has joined and the such. So thank you so very, very much for watching. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, or if you want to join YouTube members, all the links for that are down below. So thank you so very much again, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye!